after 13 fucking years, Cristiano Ronaldo is back at Manchester United. Let's go! Woo! This transfer window, ladies and gents, has been the fucking craziest. The craziest. Period. Okay? There won't be another craziest transfer window for another 5 fucking years. Means just completely mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. You could not have imagined that all these signings could have happened. Never in a million years could you have imagined this. Means to wrap your head around the possibility of all these top players going to different clubs, coming back to their home teams, their original teams where they grew up. Means it's mind-boggling. Okay, no one would have believed it, no one would have predicted it. After 13 long years, the prodigal son of Portugal is back home. Is back where he fucking belongs. But honestly, hats off to the Glazers. Just hats off. Really, after that European Super League drama, some of the fans, they wanted to just kill you. They just wanted to kill you. But you have really gotten your shit together and finally understood how a footballing club should operate. Really gotten your shit together. If it wasn't for you and John Murtaugh and Darren Fletcher, all these 3 signings, Sancho, Varane, Ronaldo, wouldn't have happened. See, this is what a footballing club should do. The owners, they should really see what the manager wants and what the manager wants to achieve. Maybe I was wrong to say Ole out. Okay, maybe I was wrong. We shall see in due time. But he has gotten the signings now, and if he doesn't deliver, oh ho, you have got to go, buddy boy. You have got to go. You better get your shit in order, Ole. You better get your shit in order. You've basically got the FIFA career team right now. FIFA career team you've got. If you can't play and can't win any major trophy under this team, I don't know who else to give you. Demba Ba will get you instead of Ronaldo. That time you win and show. No, but seriously, Ronaldo just said fuck you to City and he just came to us. This is where he belonged in the first place. I have no idea why he was even approached by City. Okay? At some point, look, for me at some point it just looked that he was about to go to City and I was really upset. Okay? And you can call me a hypocrite, but yes, I did call him a snake because at first glance, when you read that Ronaldo is about to join City, it crushes you. It really crushes you because they are most biggest rivals. They and Liverpool. So it really crushes you to see that the most, what I can say, the greatest player of all time has decided to join your rivals instead of you. So it really crushes your soul. But a friend of mine pointed it out, and he's a Ronaldo fan, and he pointed it out why he's doing it. Okay, he's fed up with Juventus. He's not happy with Allegri, so he obviously left. The player has got to do what's best for him, not for the club and not for the fans. So I kind of sobered down because look, he's just trying to be the best. He's got what, another 2-3 years in him. He's just trying to live out his legacy, and just the part that pissed me off was it was just City who was in the running for him. It was just City, and that was the part that bugged me the most, that he was going to City. I would be okay with any other club, but him going to City really bugged me. But I accepted it, and then out of nowhere, our manager says Ronaldo knows our position. Bruno has spoken to him. We are here. And in the matter of next 4-5 hours, Fabrizio Romano says, here we go. Woo! It took us bloody 1.5 years to complete Sancho, and under new management, we got Cristiano fucking Ronaldo. Cristiano fucking Ronaldo in less than 24 hours. Mind-boggling, I tell you. Mind-boggling this transfer window and this day in particular has been. Oh man. And we face Newcastle on Ronaldo's debut. Gaand mein danda, okay? Just better be prepared. He's going to fuck y'all, and he's going to rip y'all, and he's going to spread y'all apart. Forgive me for my fruity language, whatever. But that's the fact of the matter. It's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he does not settle for less than a goal in a game. Okay, he does not settle. And it came at the perfect timing too for United, because Cavani is not going to be there for 20 plus games because of the international duty bullshit. So he's not going to be there. Who else but the perfect replacement for Edinson Cavani but Cristiano Ronaldo himself? I don't know if they're going to take the number 7 from him or what, but I don't care, bro. We got Ronaldo. We got Ronaldo. Wow. To all of those people who are saying, "Oh, Ronaldo is finished. He's washed up. That's why he's come to the Premier League." Simply they're calling Premier League the most competitive now. Simply they're calling. What do you think? This is a Farmers League or what? Farmers League. Anyone can go and win. One of the most competitive leagues in the world is the Premier League. So shut the fuck up and sit down. Okay? And if he was washed up, he would not be getting goals after goals after goals in every game. 29 bloody goals at Juventus in a single season, in the Serie A itself. In the Serie A. Sit down. And all of these people who are barking nonsense for no reason, they are just Man City fans. Man City and Arsenal. They are just salty because they haven't gotten their players and they have just wasted money on faltu players. Grealish, who wasn't even the priority, they have just throwed 100 million on him. And Arsenal buying Ramsdale for what? 40-50 million. They have more net spend than us this season. More net spend than us. And we've got Ronaldo, Sancho and Varane. This is business. This is the United way. We shall see y'all in the Manchester Derby, City. We shall see y'all in the Derby. We shall see Liverpool. We shall see Chelsea. We shall see everyone. We will show y'all who are the real kings. Sit down. The king is here.